Reports are emerging of a serious incident at an aging nuclear plant in the former Soviet state of Novostan. Officials at the reactor station are said to be gravely concerned about a radiation leak and the possibility of a nuclear meltdown.
If somewhere in the world there's an emergency, 6 specially trained children scramble to respond. Together, they are an elite group, ready to take control in a crisis and take some very tough decisions. Today's Green Cadets are Ellen from Somerset, Shannon from Gloucestershire, and Molly from Yorkshire. And today's Orange Cadets are Liam from Gwent, Jessie from the Isle of Wight, and Jules from Hampshire. Together they are Crisis Control.
Welcome to the Control Center. I'm the commander.
Systems accessed.
Cadets, are you ready for duty?
Yes, Commander!
Today's the day when all your training will be put to the test. The team that most proves its worth today will earn the ultimate crisis control accolade, the Golden Emblem. I'll be watching carefully. Now, we have an emergency situation on our hands. There's been a serious incident in an aging nuclear power station in Novostan, in the former Soviet Union. It's in danger of a complete meltdown, which is the most serious level of nuclear disaster. I'm going to need your help to avert a national and possibly international catastrophe. I've asked Max to brief us further. Hello, Max.
Hello, Control. I'd best give you some background about nuclear reactions. They are incredibly powerful and can be either extremely fast, uncontrolled and violent like a nuclear bomb, or equally powerful but completely controlled in the form of a nuclear reaction in a power station. Inside a nuclear power station, the same nuclear energy that can be used for bombs is controlled using special control rods and released in the form of heat, which creates steam to turn turbines and create electric power. It's very efficient, unless the reactor fails and overheats. Then you can have a serious problem.
Now listen hard. I've got an incoming message for you from Mikhail Olesha, a scientist at the Novostan reactor.
Hello, Control!
Mikhail, what's the situation?
It's the control rods, you see, as some of them are stuck in position, which means it is not possible to control the nuclear reaction in the reactor core. This could be catastrophic. The entire nuclear complex could be in danger. All the top managers are taken ill with food poisoning. So, Control, I need your teams to be on hand as the crisis unfolds.
Okay, we've got our work cut out here. It's impossible for Mikhail to deal with everything that's happened with so little support on the ground. Molly, Shannon, Ellen, you need to find out everything that we need to know about nuclear power stations. Now you three, Liam, Jessie, Jules, you need to get to grips with what a nuclear meltdown means. The radiation, evacuation procedures, and so forth. Are you ready?
Yes, Commander!
Take to your positions. Okay, Green Cadets, answer that incoming call.
At last! My name is Yuri Bilgakov. I am technician at the Novostan plant. I was in process of shutting down systems in the power plant to avoid explosion, but the computerized controls had malfunctioned before I finished job. We're running on limited power, so we need to cut off the least important systems so the power can be directed to where it's needed most. If I can patch you into network, could you prioritize the systems for me?
Okay, Yuri, no problem. Patch us through now. Greens, prepare for an incoming briefing to help you decide your priorities.
Everything in the universe is made up of tiny particles called atoms. At the core of every atom is a nucleus which contains energy. This is nuclear energy. Nuclear power stations create energy in the form of heat by pulling apart atoms of uranium or plutonium. This is called fission. This heat is used to boil water into steam. The steam created then turns huge turbine blades, which drive generators and make electricity. This reaction would be dangerous if uncontrolled. In an emergency, control rods fall and stop the chain reaction. Every reactor has a cooling system, which ensures the heat produced doesn't get out of control. The cooling system is also vital during an emergency shutdown.
Okay, team, are you up to speed on nuclear power?
Yes,
Commander.
Now, what sort of things have you learned?
The particles in the atom, they might lead to something in the cooling system, so I think we should keep the cooling system.
Good. Okay, Green Cadets, in a few seconds you will have control over the nuclear reactor's power systems. You'll need to prioritize the systems in order of importance. Decide which two you want to keep running. The cooling system keeps the temperature down. The communication systems are used to keep the plant in contact with the outside world. The energy distribution system sends the electricity made at the plant to the population for use. The security alarm system and heating and lighting, well, are self-explanatory. Make sure you keep the essential parts of the reactor working.
In their briefing, the Green Cadets were told that the cooling system was necessary to keep a nuclear reaction under control, so it could be wise to keep power running to this system. Let's see what they do.
They're depending on you, and I'll be watching carefully. Time starts now.
I really think we should do the cooling systems, as you said. So we'll do the cooling systems. I don't think that we should keep the energy distribution system because we don't want to send anything out. So shut down. Okay? Yeah, leave that there.
10 seconds.
The communications system, I think we should keep running just in case anything goes wrong. So that leaves the rest to shut down. Yeah.
Okay, Green Cadets, time's up. Submit your decisions.
So the Green Team have directed power to the cooling and communication systems, shutting down everything else.
Now, Orange Cadets, I've just had word that we're about to be patched through to Ivana Strakau. She's a junior personnel manager at the Zolty Reactor complex. Press the screen to accept the call.
I am speaking to Control, yes? I am going to need help, please. We still have a large number of people working at the reactor complex, and without the top managers here, I don't know who should and shouldn't be evacuated. I will send through a list of people. I need you to tell me who should leave and who should stay to try to get things under control. I sent through a list now, okay?
Okay, Oranges, you've got an important job here. Press the screen to activate the briefing.
The worst nuclear accident in history was Chernobyl in 1986. A plant reactor exploded, resulting in a fire which sent a cloud of highly radioactive particles into the atmosphere, which spread over a large area. Some radiation is okay, but if humans are exposed to high doses, it causes serious illness or death. In a nuclear disaster situation, all non-essential people should leave the area. Where it is too late to evacuate, the public must stay inside with doors and windows closed to avoid breathing contaminated air. Medical teams can help by issuing iodine tablets to counteract the radiation.
So, Cadets, what have you learned?
Well, that people need to get into shelter if they're near the area and close all doors and windows. They also need to evacuate so that they don't breathe contaminated air.
Okay. Ivana needs to know who should leave and who should stay. Your options are the administrators, the catering and security staff, the medical staff, the reactor scientists and technicians, and a group of science research students. There are 2 groups here who must stay, and the rest can be safely evacuated. But you'll only get maximum stars if you pick the right ones.
In their briefing, the Orange Cadets were told that iodine tablets can help counteract radiation. So perhaps it would be wise to let medical staff stay. Let's see what they choose.
Now, I'll be watching carefully, and time starts now.
I think we should get
register stations to stay. Medical staff will be needed or get
catering
ill.
and security staff should go.
Yeah, because they should be
Put them over
stay.
there? No, like,
not yet.
because administrators would be good, wouldn't they?
Administrators.
Over there? Yeah, stay.
Administrators
Administrators, no, over there, because medical staff won't do much.
10 seconds.
Quick. Over there? Yeah.
Okay.
Right, and medical staff over there. Right, are we all happy with that? Yeah, we're all happy.
Okay, cadets, time's up. Submit your choices.
The Orange Cadets have chosen to allow the reactor scientists and the administrators to stay. Time for the commander to reveal if they've made the correct choices. The Orange Cadets are up first.
Okay, Orange Cadets. Well done for getting your personnel plan through to Ivana. I can tell you that. You correctly chose to let the reactor scientists and technicians stay, as they're vital in knowing how to operate the plant in a crisis. You also correctly evacuated the catering and security staff. They really don't need to stay. And you evacuated the research students. That was a good decision. I mean, they may have science knowledge, but they are students and therefore not fully qualified. However, you chose to let the administrators stay, which was incorrect. They do not have the expertise required at this time, so I'm afraid that was a poor choice. And you also incorrectly evacuated the medical staff when they could have been used to issue iodine tablets to help deal with radiation exposure. So, Orange Cadets, you got 3 out of 5 correct. Not bad. And this earned you 15 stars. Well done.
Yes!
Okay, Green Cadets. Well done for getting your priorities to Yuri so quickly. Your choices were excellent. You correctly chose to keep both the cooling system and the communication systems running, which were good decisions. The cooling system is vital, as there would be an explosion if the heat isn't kept in check. And the communication system keeps the plant in touch with the outside world, which is very important. You also correctly shut down the energy distribution systems, the security heating and lighting systems, all wise choices. You got 5 out of 5 right, earning yourselves the maximum of 25 stars.
Yes!
Well done, Green Cadets. You've made excellent choices. And we seem to have prevented the reactor from going into complete meltdown. Well, for now, at least. So, at the end of Challenge 1, the Orange Cadets have 15 stars, but the Green Cadets are leading the way with 25 stars. Well done, teams. You've made a good start in dealing with the crisis in Novistan. It's now up to Mikhail and other people on the ground to... Looks like Mikhail wants to speak to us. Hello, Mikhail, can you hear me?
Hello there, yes, I can hear you. We just started to get things under control, but then the cooling system malfunctioned. This is serious. I think we could have an explosion soon.
Mikhail, we're just checking the reactor indicator and radiation meters. Stay on the line, please. Jules, quickly check the radiation meter at your station, report back. Molly, check the reactor indicator, report back immediately. Jules, what's the reading?
It's in the red.
Molly?
It's in the red.
Okay, Mikhail, we are now in the red. It's time to evacuate. You and everyone else must leave the reactor immediately. Do you receive me?
Yes, I go now. I think we will still have time to get everyone out. There are more people here than I had hoped, but I think it will still be okay.
There's a lot of people to evacuate. Let's hope they get out on time. We have a news report coming in.
I'm Betty Kachansky, live for Global News in Novistan. We've been told that despite the extraordinary situation of all the top management being off-site due to food poisoning, emergency protocol is underway at the Novistan plant, and the crisis is, for the moment at least, under control. Oh my goodness. It appears there has been an explosion at the site. You can see right behind me now, there is a huge smoke cloud rising above the reactor site, and a fire has broken out. At this time, we don't know if everyone got out safely.
Okay, Green Cadets, I need you to get to your stations immediately and track the course of the radioactive cloud through Novistan. Off you go. Yeah, we've got Mikhail on the line. Brilliant, he's safe. Hello, Mikhail.
I have good news and bad news.
Good news is that everyone in plant was evacuated to safety before the explosion. Bad news is there has just been second explosion, so there is radioactive cloud in the air. If I could show you... Did you see? I think it heads in opposite direction to first cloud.
Okay, Mikhail, we'll get on to it straight away. Okay, Orange Cadets, we now have a second radioactive cloud in the air, which means there's more towns at risk. Take your positions. Each team has a live satellite feed showing the position of the radioactive cloud as the wind blows it around. They also have a map showing the position of the power station and the towns in the area. Using the grid, they must plot the movement of the radioactive cloud onto the map using a tracking spot. If the cloud gets within the same box as a town, they must quickly evacuate before it moves on. They must work as a team and remain calm under pressure to earn maximum stars. On each team, one cadet monitors the satellite image. The other two plot the cloud's path and decide when to evacuate. Off you go.
B1.
The Green's cloud moves into B1. They must check if there's a town there, and if so, press evacuate.
B1, we can't evacuate that, that's okay.
Correct choice.
G3.
The orange team's cloud moves into G3. They must work quickly to decide if anywhere needs to be evacuated.
G3. G3's fine.
Correct decision. The orange team's cloud moves into G2.
G2.
If a town is in danger, they must evacuate before the cloud moves on, or it will be too late.
G2. Evacuate.
They have correctly evacuated Kyrgyzstan, earning 5 stars.
E3.
Is there a town at risk in E3?
We need to evacuate E3. Evacuate E3.
They have correctly evacuated Petrostan, earning 5 stars. Both teams have made 2 correct decisions. To ensure they stay in overall lead, the Greens mustn't make any mistakes.
C3.
There's only the previously evacuated nuclear power station in that square.
C3. Evacuate C3.
That's an unnecessary evacuation. It will cost them stars, and unless the boys make a mistake, the girls will lose this challenge.
F3. It's fine. C4. Evacuate C4.
With all 5 of the Greens' towns evacuated, it all hangs on the last orange town.
D3. Evacuate.
Well done, cadets. Good work. Okay, teams. Well done in managing the evacuation of Novistan so far. Now, I'm sure you're all keen to hear how you did. Well, I can tell you, Green Cadets, you successfully evacuated all of the 5 towns that were at risk from the cloud on time. However, you also called for the evacuation of the power station. This was not a town and confused emergency services. So, I'm afraid you lost 5 stars for that, meaning your total for this challenge is 20 stars, but well done. Now, Orange Cadets, you correctly evacuated all 5 towns that were at risk on time, earning yourselves the maximum of 25 stars. Excellent work. So, at this stage, I can tell you that the Orange Cadets are on 40 stars, but the Green Cadets are just in the lead with 45 stars. But the crisis isn't over yet.
Hello, Control. Everyone has made it to safety. But during the explosions, 2 trucks containing nuclear waste were tipped over by the blast. The cargo is scattered all over the road. This mustn't be left outside. If the contents leak or escape, this could be disastrous. Please, can you help us?
I hear you, Mikhail. We will get straight onto it. Cadets, if the air and water systems become contaminated, people could get very ill. I need you all to get on site immediately and clear up the radioactive materials. Are you ready?
Yes, Commander!
This final task will test your teamwork and your focus, and how well you do could make all the difference as to who leaves here with the golden emblem. I'll be watching carefully. Good luck. Time to go. The explosion has spilled these barrels of nuclear waste, which must be returned to the safe area. Wearing suitable protective gear, the teams race against the clock to move the barrels across the ramps and into the safe zone. Using the planks, they must create ramps to push the barrels over the humps, using only the tools provided. They've only got enough planks to make one complete ramp at a time. Touching the barrels with their hands is a breach of safety, and they will lose stars. The Green Cadets are up first.
We can push it up the ramp.
To maintain their lead, the girls will need to get round the course quickly, with no hiccups.
Oops.
Their performance has been unimpressive so far. They must work fast to free their barrel. They are losing valuable time.
We need 3 people working. Gosh. Let's just turn it and roll it.
After 2.5 minutes, the girls have finally got out of their jam. The quickest strategy here would be to roll the other 2 barrels over the first ramp before moving the planks to the next obstacle. Will the Greens be tactical here and make up for lost time?
That's it. Good idea.
Seems not. Moving on to the next part of the course is a slow way of working. It's a poor choice. Will the orange team be smarter in their tactics? To get their hands on the golden emblem, the boys must be quicker and more careful than the girls. They cross the first obstacle quickly, but will they be strategic and take all the barrels across the first ramp at once? They've fallen into the same mistake as the Green Cadets. It takes longer to move the planks in between each barrel roll. 1 barrel safe now. They can move on to number 2.
We've done it, quick!
The Greens are still struggling with their first barrel. They need to be quick, but careful if they're to catch up with the boys. Those barrels are radioactive and can't be touched by hand. The Orange Cadets mustn't slow down if they're to stay ahead of the game.
That's it, there's 1. 2 more to go.
The boys have got barrel 2 to the safe area, avoiding penalties, but they're getting slower.
Turn it, turn it, turn it.
Could this be the Greens' chance to catch up? The Greens have picked up the pace. They've got their second barrel home twice as quickly as their first, avoiding any penalties. Can they keep it up?
Keep it stable. Keep it stable. I'll help Shannon. Molly, you can work. Hold it now. Wait. Hold it now. We need a plan.
Their third barrel is totally stuck, and the safety marshal is forced to step in. The girls can't afford any more slip-ups. Another touch. This team are making a lot of careless errors. They were in the lead, but it's slipping away from them.
At least we got there. Yeah, we got there. We got there in the end.
The orange team need to be careful not to slip up themselves here.
Out the way!
Oh dear. Sloppy from the boys. That mistake will count against them. They've been quicker than the green team, but was it enough to ensure a victory? All will be revealed soon.
I think we did really well.
Well, teams, you've both contained the nuclear waste, saving Novistan from any further contamination. Well done. We have a final news report coming in.
Following a major accident at the nuclear reactor in Novistan today, 2 vehicles carrying nuclear waste were overturned when the reactor exploded. Emergency crews were drafted in to embark on an emergency cleanup operation. Authorities say that all the waste has now been contained and the water supply has remained unaffected.
Good news for Novistan. So, who's achieved the most stars today? Green Cadets, you were previously on 45 stars. Do you think you've managed to retain your lead?
Yes. Yes, Commander.
Orange Cadets, you were previously behind with 40 stars. Do you think you've managed to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat?
Yes, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Well, it's time to find out. Green Cadets, you cleared the radioactive waste in 24 minutes and 50 seconds. That would have earned you 10 stars. However, you touched the barrels twice with your hands, each time costing you 1 star. And I'm afraid at one point, the safety officer was required to step in to ensure safe handling. This also cost you 1 star. This brings your total for the challenge to 7 stars. Well done. Orange Cadets, you cleared the radioactive waste in 14 minutes and 2 seconds. Now, this would have earned you 20 stars. However, you touched the barrel with your hands once, which cost you 1 star, bringing your total for this challenge to 19 stars. Well done. Which means today's runners-up with a total of 52 stars are the Green Cadets. Well done. I'm proud to award you the silver emblem. That's lovely. Well done, Cadet Molly. Come a bit closer. That's lovely. Well done.
Thank
Well
you.
done, Cadet Sharon. Well done, Cadet Ellen. And that can only mean that today's winners, with a total of 59 stars, are the Orange Cadets. Congratulations. I award you Crisis Control's ultimate accolade, the Golden Emblem. Well done, Cadet Leah. Cadet Jessie, there you go. And well done, Cadet Jules. Now, it only remains for me to say what an honour and a pleasure it's been working with such dedicated professionals as yourselves. Now, for you lot, it's back to your normal lives. And I look forward to meeting my next cadets. The next time, somewhere in the world, there is another crisis to control.
This is your CBBC tag team. These are your teammates. Tracy, Basil, Raven, Sean, and Oucho. Join forces with your CBBC favourites, play cool games, unlock top secret rewards, then send to your mates to see if they can top your score. Go to the CBBC website and click on games. Let your tag team begin.
If you're up for a gory bit of history, it's all kicking off on CBBC. Kings and queens and heads getting severed. Roman lose all farting together. Egyptian toothpaste made from mice.
Horrible.
A Georgian game of racing life. It's all here on CBBC. Make a date. Horrible histories. Thursdays at 4:35, CBBC on BBC One. New! Huh?
Hi and welcome to Best of Friends, the show that really does test how much your friends